wanna be down with the king.
It's the Sports Kings. Sports Kings. Big Mike.
He might fall off the wagon in the next 10 minutes.
And Rob Calloway.
It's about bringing talent. It's not about all the flash and glitz and glam.
Not your average sports talk show. The Sports Kings.
This is NFL legend, Work Done.
This your boy D. Howard, a.k.a. Superman.
I'm Jerome Bettis, the bus.
It's Cam Newton. Holla at your boy, already.
This is Hank Aaron, and I'm down with the king.
Tell a friend, Kings is back.
TGIMFNF. It is Friday inside the Sports Kingdom. I am Big Mike. My partner Rob Calloway is with me. We're being heard via Spreaker.com. That's Spreaker. We can also be contacted at any given time while you're listening to these podcasts on social media via Twitter, Instagram, or Facebook. They're all the same, at Sports Kings Live. Make sure you give us a follow. Check out some of the stuff that we're posting. Post some stuff at us. We can also be contacted via the email route at sportskingslive@gmail.com. If you guys got any suggestions, anything you want to hear, anything that we didn't talk about that you thought we might have talked about. Also, if you guys know anybody or if you yourself would like to become a sponsor of the show, please take advantage and go ahead and email us at that email address, sportskingslive@gmail.com. Like I said, it's Friday in the A. It's officially the weekend. We're going to leave you guys with it till Monday, unless something comes up over the weekend that just moves us to do more work, but highly unlikely. Rob, how's your day, brother?
Oh, man. Fantabulous, man. Just another Friday, man. Everybody, it's one of those things, too, where, everybody always looking for the weekend and all that stuff, but kind of felt like, man, every day been a weekend for me for a minute. So Friday is just like, it's just all kind of run together, man. Like, for real.
Can't be true. That can't be true.
It's a lot of basketball been on today, so that's always rewarding on a Friday.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Yeah, my folks are in town, man. My mom's and my pops are here.
Oh, are they?
Yeah, I got to go to church on Sunday for the first time this year. My one of a couple times.
Cool.
Well,
cool.
I go and support my niece. When she does her things at church, that's when you see me show up. Other than that, I'm at the crib on Sunday, B. Right here in the Church of Big Mike.
Hey, I ain't no wrong with Bedside Baptist, man. I mean, like
what?
Like,
what is it called?
Bedside Baptist.
Bedside Baptist. All right.
What the awesome part about it is, man, like on Sundays, like if you don't feel like going anywhere, and you just want to get the word, the internet is the place to be. You know what I'm saying? Because every church is streaming their service via the internet. So sometimes, man, I take trips on Sunday morning just via the internet, visiting churches.
Nah, then it'd be too tempting for me to just veer off into porn or something. It'd be totally anti-productive for me.
Well, see, I'm trying to get the word of the Lord, man. I ain't trying to, because they say the item is the devil's workshop. So yeah, so if I'm trying to get the word, I'm not going to be distracted by, the little Asian poems. I ain't going to be.
Oh, there we go. We learned something new about old Rob Calloway. He's into the whole Asian persuasion. There you go. A little something new. I didn't even know that, ladies and gentlemen. See how you do that? Just have like regular conversation and little tidbits come out. He's into the Asian persuasion. Before we get into this NCAA stuff, we've got something we need to clear up from yesterday. Rob, would you like
what do you want to talk about? The call correct?
Would you like to do the honors, sir? And remind the people what happened on yesterday?
Okay. Now, I'm just going to tell you this, Mike. All right. So, yesterday, we were talking, and Mike gave us a little history lesson about the whole shout-out, where shout-outs came from. And you were saying that it came from a concert or something that Sugar Hill game was going back in the 70s, and basically people were shouting out their neighborhoods or whatnot.
Yeah, I don't know if it's necessarily the Sugar Hill game. It's just one of those old concerts where somebody filmed it. Go ahead.
So, yesterday I asked you if you knew about the Cold Crush, like what exactly Jay-Z meant when he was like, he was overcharging folks for, what they did to the Cold Crush. And I was telling you that Terrence Howard's character on Empire had made the same statement on last week's episode. And so you said no. So because I had read up on it, then I was like, oh, well, he just mentioned Sugar Hill, so I'm going to go ahead and just, I'm going to throw out something too, right?
Is that what happened? Is that what was going through your mind?
No, because look, dude, I had yesterday when me and you got off the phone after we did the show, I was like, oh my God, like I had the biggest brain queef of all times. Like the whole reason for me even bringing it up was because you said the Sugar Hill game. Now when we talked yesterday, when I gave my supposed lesson, did I say anything about the Sugar Hill game?
No,
absolutely not.
No,
I didn't. I started right in the middle about them the Cold Crush brothers being in the competition with it was either the Furious Five or the Fantastic Five, and it was $1,000 contest. And basically what ended up happening was the Cold Crush brothers lost and didn't win the money. But when the mixtape got out in the streets of New York, everybody thought that the Cold Crush brothers had won, and they kind of just started riding with them, right?
Which is the total opposite of what the lyrics in the song say. Like in that example, and that was my problem with it, because in that example, nothing had been done to the Cold Crush. They won. Inevitably, they won. So when Jay-Z starts talking about he's overcharging N-words for what they did to the Cold Crush, like those two things don't add up. Like I have a real keen ability to just realize when things just don't sound right. Like I didn't know the story at all. That's why I told you as soon as we start recording, I'm going to find every article on this thing and read it in totality.
Right.
And that's what I did. So even in what you were saying, I was like, hold on, that doesn't make sense. And then when I read the articles, they were saying the same thing. Like, and one of them even put it this way: they said even though the Fantastic Five won the war or won the battle, the Cold Crush brothers inevitably won the war. Because they're the ones that got popular, and they started doing tours, and they started coming out with albums. So I was like, that sounds to me like they won in that scenario, not like they lost or anyone did them wrong. But okay, continue, my brother.
So, but of course, I thought they were talking about the money. You know what I'm saying? I thought they were talking about the money. But go ahead.
Oh, you want me to continue? Okay, so
I mean, I'll give it to you. I mean, because you sent me a podcast where it was a transcript of the podcast. They talked about the beef between Grandmaster Caz and Big Bang Tank, which I knew. Like I said, I knew about that, but because it was like an individual thing, I didn't think they were talking about like the quote. I didn't think that they were talking about the whole group, because if you ever listen to Big Bang Hank's lyrics on Rapper's Delight, he says it's the CASA, the NOVA, the rest is SLY. I go by the name, whatever. These reasons, I tell you why. And so basically, he was managing Grandmaster Caz.
No, he was like his bodyguard or something like that. He wasn't even like a manager.
He was his bodyguard and his manager, right? And so he was rapping the lyrics. I guess he had on the Walkman or whatnot, and was rapping the lyrics from one of his demo tapes. And somebody heard it and was like, "Hey, we want you to join this rap group." So then he went to Grandmaster Caz and asking for some lyrics. He told me to go through the book and get what he needed, and that's what he got, was the lyrics to, what's now known as Rapper's Delight. And Grandmaster Caz never got paid, never got compensated, no nothing for it. So that was the beat. And they never achieved the popularity that the Sugar Hill Gang did.
So, ladies and gentlemen, when you hear Jay-Z say, industry shady, it need to be taken over, label owners hate me, I'm raising the status quo up, I'm overcharging N-words for what they did to the Cold Crush. Pay us like you owe us for all the years that you hold us. That, in fact, is what he's talking about. You might say, Mike, all right, cool. But it's important. It's very important to me that we always disseminate accurate information. And especially when something just doesn't sound right. That was my problem yesterday. It was like, it just didn't sound right. It's like, what? This has to. But the first thing I asked you, Rob, was like, wait a minute, what about the money? Because like when I hear somebody say, I'm overcharging you for what you did to the Cold Crush, there's money involved somewhere. There's some sort of dispute about money. And you was like talking about a
And that's what I'm
mixtape.
saying.
And I was like,
And
what
and
the
that's why
hell?
I
That
thought-
doesn't
and
add
that's-
up.
But that's why I thought it was $1,000.
This dude is mad for
because-
30 years over
No.
$1,000.
But I'm saying, because guess what? Because inevitably, what ended up happening was Grandmaster Caz became the first dude to get duped in the rap game.
But
He became the first dude to get his lyrics jacked in the rap game.
But what did you text me after I sent you that though? Or what was it this morning? Or what did you text me back in reply to me sending you that article?
What did I say? Yeah, I knew about that. And then I sent you like a clip. I sent you a clip of one of the articles that I read. Right?
No. It was something a lot more condescending than that.
Hold on, let me see. Let me go. Make sure. Okay, here we go. I said,
yeah, N-word's been stealing rhymes and using them. Still goes on. Okay.
Oh yeah. I said, I saw that too.
But as
N-word stealing rhymes. Yeah, I did.
As though you don't understand the magnitude of what this is. The first ever rap song that hit the Billboard Top 40. This is monumental in history. Like, it's a little bit more important than than Pharrell and Robin Thicke.
Hold on, was it before? Was that before the message? Did that come out before the message?
Okay, listen to me again. This is the inaugural. Like, a bunch of rap songs and a bunch of people had albums before that, but none of them had crossed over to the point that they were on the Billboard Top 40. That's a big deal when you're talking about you're somebody who contributed to that, and no one ever gave you any type of acknowledgement. It's a little bit different than somebody like ripping off somebody's style or somebody 2 or 3 lyrics. Though that dude gave every bar that he spit came from another dude. He was like, nope, that's all mine. But you spelled his name in it. I don't care.
Right.
I don't care. They still mine. Yeah, that's a little bit different. So anyway, ladies and gentlemen, we just had to do a little house.
But this dude,
go ahead.
Yeah, but just to go a step further, 30 years later, this dude releases a diss tape with the same beat and everything, same flow.
That's usually how they work. Like Who Shot You? Like Biggie and Tupac. That's usually how they work. You put out.
It was 30 years later though.
But you like the same beat. I mean, Tupac did the same thing with the Take Money beat. Or
yeah,
whatever.
Get Money. Yeah, right. Yeah. But I'm just saying it was 30 years later, man.
Good for him, man. Good for him. Keep fighting the good fight. Shoot. Let people know who you are. I mean, to me, it's a big deal.
Big Bang Hank is dead now. He died.
That dude was like, I don't wish nothing good to happen to him. He was like, I don't wish nothing bad. I don't wish nothing good.
He died last year.
Just let that N-word stay neutral for life. Like, yeah, let's go.
I mean, how crazy that your bodyguard or your / manager or whatnot ends up stealing your rhymes and becomes a rap star.
Well, it kind of, just in reading the article, it's just kind of one of those things that you got to think about the time period that it was. It's early in the game. Everything about the rap industry was for the streets and came from the streets. So nobody ever expected, like, even if you do this thing, you don't expect it to be anything bigger than what anything else has been. It just happened to be that one time that everything came together and it became this monumental, world-changing thing to the point where it kicks off a whole industry and a whole culture. As a matter of fact, as far as being worldwide, I mean, up, in the northern cities, New York, they was all about it. But then slowly but surely, here we are in 2015. You got rappers from everywhere. You got guys like Big Sean, them from Detroit. You got dudes from like Chicago, like Kanye. You still got the West Coast.
Yeah,
dude.
everywhere.
You got Houston, Tennessee, Atlanta, Jacksonville and Miami, everywhere. And no one thought it would ever get to that. And so yeah, if I'm that dude, you know what I'm saying? I'm looking at all this, I'm going to be a little salty, too. You listen to the Sports Kings podcast. We just had a little bit of house cleaning to do from yesterday's show. Have a little laugh with it as well. And me kind of poke at Rob a little bit. As far as today, let me give you a quick NCAA update as far as today goes. As far as at the time of this recording. I'm only looking for finals here. Finals. You had Kansas. Yeah, they pushed it in on New Mexico State. Michigan State.
You thought they were going to lose that game. You know, you said that yesterday. You
Who
were
did?
like, I think Kansas will lose.
No. I just don't think Kansas is going to advance as far. No, not this game.
Oh,
This is
okay. I thought you meant that they were going to lose
it's a freaking.
Mexico.